Hello, welcome back to Food and Nutrition Expert Channel. This is Food and Nutrition Expert Channel. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to our channel and remain blessed. So this is JS2 Home Economics, and the scheme of work for the first term JS2 Home Economics are, I'm going to list them according to how I'm going to teach the lessons. So number one, we have resources. And under resources, we're going to learn meaning of family resources, types of family resources. Number two, that's the second week, we're going to learn about decision making, how to make decisions. Under it, we're going to learn meaning of decision making, steps in decision making. Number three, care of family clothing, household linen. We're going to learn care of family clothing. The next one, we're going to learn about household linen, factors that enhance selection of household linen. The next one, we're going to learn clothing repairs and patching. Meaning of repairs and patching, technique in clothing repair. Types of patching, we have dance, practical on dance and patchwork. The next one, we have basic pattern drafting. We're going to learn the meaning of pattern, the meaning and then pattern drafting, technique for pattern drafting. And the next topic is fashion designing. Under fashion designing, we're going to learn using of instruction to sketch, how to use instruction to sketch the styles. The next one, we'll learn taking body measurements and revision, then exam. This class is going to be very interesting. As soon as we start, I would like you to compile your questions and ask them as desired. Yeah, let's write down. Resources. What are resources? Resources are those things which the families can use to meet their needs and reach their goals. That's the things the family can use to meet their needs and reach their goals so that they can achieve their goals. Now we have classification or types of family resources. Classification or types of family resources. Number one, we have human resources. After listing them, I'm going to explain them one after the other. Number one is human resources. Number two is non-human or material resources. Number three is community resources. And number four, that's the last one, is natural resources. So what is human resources, which is number one? These are resources which exist within an individual. They are personal to each person, and they include, that the types of human resources is what I'm going to list now. They include knowledge, skills, imagination, and energy. So what is knowledge? Knowledge includes everything a person has observed, what you have observed, learned, and remembers. If you have observed, learned, and remembers it, then you have knowledge on that. Then we have skills. Skills, these are a special set of abilities that allow a person to perform certain tasks well. Like we have skills, some people have the skill of drawing, some people have the skill of cooking, and some people have the skill of cleaning and sewing, and all kinds of skills you can talk about. Then we have imagination under human resources. So this is the one I'm explaining. Imagination. What is imagination? Imagination, this is the ability of the mind to be creative and resourceful. You know, almost all the things we use are being created through imagination of a person. Then we have energy. What is energy? Energy is the power that helps you get things done. It comes from the food you eat. Wow, now that we know about human resources, let's now talk about non-human or material resources. See, the difference between human and material resources is that human resources is the ones that are resources that are inside a human being, the ones that a human being possess inside them that cannot be taken away. They can only use it when they want to perform a particular task on the tasks related to what they have inside them. Then material resources are resources that are outside the human being. Is what the human being possessed as what they bought or what they were able to acquire through their human resource. So the resources you can hold in your hands, or you can buy, or you can keep somewhere, are the material resources. The ones that you don't buy, that is inside you, that nobody can take away, is known as human resources. Always remember this, because in exam, that's the question that is usually asked in home economics exam. So, non-human or material resources. The two main types of material resources are possessions. These are the things the family owns, which they can use to attain some goals. Family possession could be grouped into two. Now, what are the family possessions? We can group them into two. Those possessions that last a long time. Number one is those possessions that last a long time, and they last for a long time and not used up readily, and they are durable. Example are furniture, cars, houses, and so on. Then the second one of possession is we have those possessions that are used up quickly. Example are food, clothes, pen, and so on. Then under non-human resources, that's material resources, we have money. Money is a resource that can be used to buy most things, including other resources. It is used to measure the value of the goods we have. So almost everything we have is bought by money, even our academics, because the teachers that teach you, they pay them, so they are on money. Then we have community resources. These are resources that are available and can be used by every member of the community. Examples of community resources are schools, hospitals, churches, markets, mosques, and so on. The next type of resources, we have natural resources. Natural resources, what are natural resources? Natural resources are these are found in our surroundings. Example, air, land, water, plants, animals, and minerals. All right. So natural resources is the one God gave us. The one we did not create by ourselves, like water, minerals, plants, animals. They are the natural resources. Now, what are the characteristics of resources? The characteristics of resources are, number one, utility. This means that resources have value or worth, that they can be applied for producing goods and services. Number two, resources are accessibility. This means that resources must exist on hand or in reserve for goal attainment. Number three, we have interchangeability. A resource is interchangeable when it can be substituted with another resource in the attempt to reach goals. That's a resource you can use to exchange for the things you need. So if it's interchangeable, that's interchangeability. Then we have manageability. All resources are to some degree manageable. This means that they can be to control the purpose of achieving goals. They can be used to control the purpose of achieving goals. That's manageability. So this ends our class for resources today. I have an assignment for you, JS2. Number 1 assignment is define resources. If you have listened to this class, you'll be able to define resources. Number 2, state 4 types of family resources. Number 3, list 4 examples of human resources. Then, number 4, the last one, dash is used to measure the value of goods we have. See you in the next class. Make sure you attempt the assignment and give me the answers in the comments below.